might test. Good day, Playtime fans. Today is January 31, and I'm very tired. And I feel like spreading misinformation. Anyways, we're going live with full coverage of the Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 arc. New clues are surfacing, hidden messages are being decoded, and the story behind Playtime Co. continues to unravel in real time. From mysterious symbols to cryptid websites and unexpected discoveries, we'll be breaking down everything as it happens, separating theories from facts, and tracking every update connected to Chapter 5. Stay with us as we dive deep into the art, analyze each reveal, and uncover what Playtime Code doesn't want us to find. Anyhow, so you may be wondering, what the hell is this soundtrack? Well, for starters, you know that same recent account we've been seeing on Discord? They just posted another link on their bio. The PC helmet at bootleg XYZ. And then it takes us to this soundtrack. Let's take a listen at one of these soundtracks. Now let's analyze the soundtrack. Cat B Fan 95. Yeah, Cat B was published in 1995. Back in the 90s, my dad used to work for a toy company. He left a lot of audio recordings when he died. And this is an interesting soundtrack here, especially Konapto, because if you decoded this, it gives us a string, a URL string related to the Guru Dai. Konam admits 1992 to dies original SA90 compact cassette, and then it gives us this drive folder NDUSSA to XDUM. If you decoded this, it takes us to this Google Drive link here. We covered that zip. Now this one was posted by the argmobteam at gmail.com, and when I analyzed this email, seems like they stopped using this email after January 14, 2026. Specifically on 3 p.m. at UTC. Now, if you unzip this image, then you would get this. That's for later. There we go. You get these files. Now, August 11. If anyone else is loved, they must be viewing far-reaching reality. We haven't seen a single living soul besides our experiments. They're organized, and we've been hearing increasingly concerning noises coming from a few rooms over. I have no idea what they're doing, and I'd rather not stick around to find out. August 12. The puppy door saw us. All three of us. We rose like a deer in the headlights, waited for it to scream for something large to come tear us to pieces. We begged her not to. She looked tired. She'd been crying. Guilt perhaps? Something else? She said that she could promise somebody else would find us here. Adding anyone else with her, she'd have to tell them, or there'd be consequences. If that doesn't happen, she said, she'll pretend she never saw us. She's always stopping as a strange one. I don't trust her. But I suppose we don't have a choice. For the next one. Decided to find another spot after the run-in with Poppy. Lost count of the days. No clocks where we are right now. No sun to tell time by. Circadian rhythm feels short. So they've been telling time by the old method circadian rhythm. Since all digital devices on their surroundings have been limited due to the experience running by after the hour of joy. everything is one and blurring, right? And we're always tired and hungry, but that's a separate issue. Why I don't understand is why the parents are still down here. Why don't they just leave? Probably because of revenge and guilt. Just like the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's. For the next one, something is inside the walls. It's the same sound as before, but it's close enough. Supply is low. Tired. Can't stay here. Can't believe I found this thing after all this time. I wonder if it's still around here somewhere, so I can return it to you. Who am I kidding? I found it even named that too. Put it back in your desk, cause it just seemed like the right thing to do. Preston Wheeler. Dr. Wheeler. Now, there are so many theories that the Playtime, like the player in the factory, is actually Preston Wheeler, but that's not the case because of the tape that's just released. And then there's another separate file that's tried something. And actually, if you look closer on here, wait. There are actually some blurry screenshots here, but if you can look closer, there's actually a secret message here that says, "What you seek shall never be found." And if you try to find this phrase, it's actually a line from the poem The Epic of Gilgamesh, which revealed that Gilgamesh was the password for the final file. And then actually, if you did all of this, you actually get this. 2 Stella Graveyard. And the email is actually blurred. The subject is "The end of my rope. We need to talk." Do you feel the same? Now this one is from Preston Willard, and there's actually another YouTube URL that takes us to the recent VHS tape. Let's check it out, shall we?
Things are quiet out there. Not sure if that's good or bad.
Someone will come for us. We just need to sit tight.
You in the hour.
Jessica?
They'll send a team, specialists probably. It's going to be one hell of a cleanup operation.
Well, when we get back to that lift, it should be a straight shot to the surface.
But back here, see? Does Bio even connect to the executive lift? I don't think it does. Maybe diagram all 4, the service shaft to the train terminal, the train...
No, all 4 is facing east. This is backwards.
It can't be backwards. It has to connect to... This map can't be right. Once we're out, where will you go?
Well, I suppose I'd owe my wife a few explanations, wouldn't I? Not that that makes up for anything.
At least you have a life to go back to. Growing up in play care, running back as soon as I had my degree. My entire life was here.
That's,
Sad? I never thought about it that way. Not until this.
Well, maybe this is what we get. All we've done for...
You don't have anything to apologize for. We were doing good work. It's not your fault this all blew up in our faces.
But...
Preston, you don't need to.
I just couldn't stand by and watch it happen anymore.
What are you saying?
I had no other choice.
You let them like this? Tell me this is some kind of joke. My God, how could you do that?
Not just me. There were others, and we all knew this wasn't right. I think you know that too.
No, don't try to rationalize it just because you got cold feet, because you couldn't stomach the work.
Oh, the work. The work was wrong.
It's not that simple. You were still a part of it as much as the rest of us. We were supposed...
It was the red monster. And yeah, that's basically it. Now let's look back at some frames on the trailer. The theater incident. All are true, all are connected. Nobody's safe. Everyone suffers for more than others. But you aren't powerless. If you believe, keep his note and find the next one. This time next week. If you don't, burn it. So this basically confirms that Project Playtime took place after the Hour of Joy. So that makes Project Playtime canon now. They actually had some employees left, but I guess all got killed during the theater incident. Now let's look at another frame. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Yeah, this just basically confirms that Project Playtime is in the game. And yeah, I think that's all for this findings. The next VHS tape will be released probably next Wednesday. And that's all for today's news coverage. If you like our news coverage, and you can like and follow News Playtime on Twitter, or also known as X. And you stay tuned for more of our news coverage. And that's it. Good day to all, and have a good night.